All right, next video. It is still July 31st. I just made the video about the mosquito net for winter camping. That's why it's still out. But it's part of my kit for the larger pack that I was telling you guys about in a previous video, where I had the little white duck day pack as an overnight bag. This is the bag for my cooler weather. As you can see, it's substantially larger, so it holds a little more. Now, it's by no means a cold weather bag. A cool weather bag, yes. Not really for really cold temperatures. I have the mosquito net. You guys seen in the previous video, if you watched it, the reason that I carry that, because it holds in warmth, keeps out snow, and also is great for wind blocking. So it's very versatile and also very usable in cooler weather. Second thing I have in here is my packable jacket. I wore this in plenty of videos. You guys have seen it. It's nothing fancy. It's a Swiss tag, something like that. Nothing fancy. It's not North Face or anything. But I've had it for years and it served me well. That's the reason I still have it. So I've got that in there, and the way that it packs up into its own pocket like this also means that if it's warm enough that I don't necessarily need to be wearing it on my body, it works at night also as a pillow, just like the small pack blanket that I had in the White Duck. If I didn't need a blanket, that worked as a pillow. If I don't need a coat, this works as a pillow as well. This is my Rory Tory stove. You guys may have seen this in another video, I'm not really sure, but this is one of those double burner stoves, so it puts off very little smoke. They're referred to as smokeless, and for the most part, they pretty much are. I carry that in this pack. Just another small cup, metal. This is my one option for this bag. Heat water up in it, make coffee, use it for a bowl, also use it for a plate, because you know, a bowl is just a plate with a different shape. But this is my one container option for a metal container that's capable of boiling water. That's what I have in this bag. My hammock. This is my Equip hammock. You guys know I've had this for years. Still going strong. This is the 2-person. I like the extra room. That's one thing I do not like about the ultralight hammock that I have in the other kit, is I feel a lot more restricted. It's a lot more closed in on the side. It doesn't have the width. But this one, still going strong. I still use it, so I prefer it for this pack. Another ground cloth. This is 5x7. I don't even know. Oh, it looks like a Walmart product. Outdoor Products. That's like a Walmart brand, right? I don't remember where I get all this stuff half the time. So it's probably a Walmart tarp. But it's 5x7. Gives me a nice clean place that I can spread this out on the ground if I want to. And I can sleep on the ground with my sleep pad. Kind of brush everything back and get rid of all the pokies and anything like that that's going to maybe puncture my sleep pad. Put this down to keep my sleep pad clean, and then I can sleep on the ground if I don't want to do the hammock. So I always bring this. Just like the other video, I also carry an MRE in this. Just the one though. And this is a Wenzel camp quilt. Now, it's not as warm as the other camp quilt that I will switch out to put into this pack at a later date when temperatures actually drop colder. But this is still a really nice camp quilt. Gets me easily down to 50-degree mark. No problem whatsoever. I bought this kind of on a spur of the moment decision. I was walking through and I seen it greatly discounted, and that's why I bought it. I think I got this thing for somewhere around 60% off MSRP, so it was a bargain. I couldn't pass it up. Rainfly, as I told you in the previous video, I had the Lone Wolf there. This is my AquaQuest Safari 10x10. I carry that one in this pack. I just like it better. I don't know why. I mean, it's a more expensive Rainfly. It's about $100 Rainfly, 90 bucks. I don't know, I haven't priced one in a while, but it's up there a little bit compared to the Lone Wolf, which was only about 30 bucks. But it's also better quality. You do get what you pay for in relation to price with a purchase like a Rainfly. So there we have that. Another set of hammock straps, brand new for my hammock. These have not even been out of the package yet. 1-inch tree straps, just like in the other pack. This is a Coleman inflatable camp pad. Now, let me tell you, this I also only bought because it was very deeply discounted. I got this thing for like 70% off. Now, the reason I picked it up is because honestly, I don't really care for Coleman products, but for that price point, I think this is $120 or $125 pad, something of that nature. So, you know, it was a nice chunk of change off. I think I probably got it for like 30 bucks. Self-inflating, which just means it has a bladder that you fill with air and then you press and roll, and it inflates itself without you having to blow it up. But honestly, that takes 1,000 years. It takes a lot longer than they claim that it does, and more pumps than they claim it does. Got an ATV going by right over here, so be noisy for a second. Now, what I do like about this sleep mat, or this inflatable mat, is you see this. You see all this texturing here? Now, this is only 3-season, but at the same time, I like it because of this texturing. This is one of those sleep pads that when I put it in my hammock, absolutely stays in place because of these little silicone textures. It's just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to staying in my hammock where I need it to be. I can climb in and out of my hammock all night. This does not shift and move. My other sleep pads, I can't do that. They will literally slide right out of the hammock, slip right out from under me. If you try to toss or turn, next thing you know, you're laying straight and your sleep pad's like this. It's a nightmare. This puppy does not have that problem. It stays put. I like that. So when I set that aside, that's it. That's all that's in the main body of the pack. Side pockets. Hyper-Tough headlamp. Still going strong. You guys have seen this in previous videos. I've had it for a very long time. Still no issues. Well, save one. The little hinge right here where it clicks into different positions has gotten weaker over time, and there are times that it'll fall. Other than that, functionality as far as the electronics go, it's great. No issue. Bank line. I carry bank line in this pack instead of paracord. You guys have seen bank line probably all over the internet. Number 6, I believe it is. Nice tensile strength. Perfect for ridge lines and things of that nature. I do believe they're doing trail maintenance over there. Wish they could have waited a little bit. Anyway, Ferrocerium rod. Carry that in here as well as cigarette lighters. Now, this striker is a POS. this is why, here we go, we got a little spark. But this is why I prefer just to use the back spine of my knife, my Mora carbon. But I do carry a ferro rod. Here's an extra cigarette lighter, a Bic in blue. Again, it's blue, so if I drop it out here, I'm probably going to be able to spot it a lot easier. It's not exactly a bright color like neon green or pink or anything like that, but still, this is going to stand out in the dirt. So I have that Bic lighter as well as the one in my pocket. Nothing in that pouch. The other solar flashlight I was telling you about, just like the one from the day pack the other day, this is the twin to that. I bought them both at the same time, came in a 2-pack. I paid like 10 bucks for it. There we go. Still works. Now this is my stainless Mora that is in here, because I would be carrying my carbon Mora as a belt knife. The stainless inside the pack. You know, that's it. So as you can see, not cold weather, cooler weather, yes, because all I have really to keep me warm is that packable jacket. So in a colder weather situation, I also carry in here a neck gaiter and some kind of a stocking cap or beanie or some type of winter hat, and I also carry gloves, and also be wearing better layers as far as underneath, close to my skin, some Under Armour kind of stuff like that to help keep my core warmer. But so this is my cooler weather pack. This stove, I can just use this to make a small enough campfire where I can cook on it or whatever inside this stove, and I can also warm my hands on it. So that's why there are no gloves in this pack at this point in time. Also, not a hat, because as long as I'm wearing my packable jacket and I have the ability to start and maintain a fire, I'm going to stay plenty warm without all of that until the weather gets quite a bit colder. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here before they get around here and really you get to hear every bit of their conversation. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell if you want to get notified when I upload. Questions or comments, hit me up below. And if you do like this video, please hit that like button for me. That is more helpful than almost anything else you can do. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate your views and your support, and I will see you on the next one.